All right, so the MPP, Dr. Bawumia, and this man, Honorable Dr. Adu Twum, and also Kennedy Agyapong. Today, I want us to throw light on some of the good works of Dr. Adu Twum. You know, we don't always come here to criticize. When people do extraordinary work, we need to come and praise them. Whether they are MPP, whether they are NDC, whether they are CPP, whether they are New Force, whatever they are, we need to praise them when they do right. So today, Dr. Adu Twum, fantastic man. He has an interesting story. How he left Ghana, later his brother, how they had to sell pig to pay his school fees. They later went to America. His brother sponsored him to America, entered into the American education system, started building schools and managing schools in America till Akufo-Addo saw him and brought him back to Ghana. Listen to his story. And for me, I think this person should be considered as a vice presidential candidate. And whichever ticket the MPP will be bringing, I'll be showing you that video. Hold on. But let me say this. Whichever ticket the MPP will be bringing, Honorable Dr. Adu Twum must be on it. And first of all, I must tell the MPP, the way Ghanaians have rejected the Bawumia and the Napo, that's Honorable Matthew Opoku Pempe, stick it, the way they've rejected it. Some people believe, and I think it's true, it's because of Akufo-Addo. But regardless, because these two people were key players in Akufo-Addo's government, they cannot just present that same ticket to Ghanaians in 2028. The only way they can present that same ticket to Ghanaians in 2028 is when this Mahama government fails woefully, fails to the extent that their failure cannot be compared to what the Akufo-Addo government did. Then we can yearn for Bawumia and co. And I pray Ghana we don't get there, because that would be disastrous, that would be catastrophic. I pray we don't get there. And even if we get there, then it means that Ghanaians may not be willing to even go. If may not be willing to go back to Bawumia and then Napo tickets, neither would they be willing to also give it to the NDC. So they may consider another force. That's when Cheddar Dems would come in, but that one is very unlikely. But what I'm saying is that the best shot for the NPP is to change their ticket. Even if they want to come with Bawumia, they must make sure that they ask somebody like Honorable Adu Twum or someone else. They can't bring the same ticket. Maybe they want to maintain Bawumia because they've marketed him and he's popular, and they've spent a lot to make him very popular, so changing him will be quite difficult. And since Ghana's political history, flag bearers are hardly changed. I think MPP changed their flag bearer. There was someone before, later they brought Kufo. Yes, that's it. But apart from that, all flag bearers have been maintained. So Akufo-Addo lost elections for about 8 years, but he was still maintained. So he finally won. The same applies to JM. He went for position for 8 years. He has still been brought. You understand? Tamils lost election twice. For 2000, 2004, they still maintain him. So there have been record of people maintaining their flag bearers because they have been marketable. But the flip side of this was that Bawumia did not get more than 50% in his election. So in his party itself, he didn't get more than 50%. You understand? So the party was divided between himself and Kennedy and the other political candidates. So if you ask me, the best thing the MPP can do is to bring Kennedy Agyapong as a message to Ghanaians that, hey Ghanaians, we've listened to you. You guys did not want the ticket we brought because of probably Akufo-Addo, and you can't separate Bawumia from Akufo-Addo because he was not just in government but second in command. So the MPP, I'm not the one to decide for them, but this is what I think. The MPP can decide to throw somebody like Kennedy Agyapong. Not that because Bawumia is not good, or because Bawumia has been rejected because of he and Akufo-Addo's government, and his ticket with Napo has been rejected. In their political history, no presidential candidate has gotten 40% before, like as a runner-up, the major opposition party, and this one was a government in power. So they can bring Kennedy Agyapong, and they must put Matthew Opoku Pempe, not Napo, sorry. They must put what's the name of this? Honorable Dr. Adu Twum. Let me say it again. As it stands now, I don't know tomorrow, things changes. As it stands now, the best bet for the MPP in 2028 is Kennedy Agyapong and being supported by Honorable Dr. Adu Twum, because these two guys, their mindsets are different. Yes, of course, we don't know what they will do when they are in power, but I think that will be the best bet for the MPP in the short run. And like I'm saying, watch the video. I'll show the video of Dr. Adu Twum, the way he carries himself, his understanding of the work he's doing, and his reference to what other nations have done in order to develop. You could see it clearly that he's a man who is passionate about what he does. I'm saying this not because I know somebody or somebody has given me money or when somebody come out benefit, but if the whole nation does well, we all benefit. So that mindset of we thinking along party lines, along tribal lines, along religious lines, or along lines that we will have direct benefit, we need to stop. And we need to make sure that we put our best foot forward as a nation. So for me, I can say without a doubt that Honorable Dr. Adu Twum, he's a correct guy. Yes, he's a correct guy. And Ghanaians, such people, they hardly come. We shouldn't take them for granted. And I wish that this Mohammed's government, if it's not possible they may maintain him as the education minister, but they should be able to liaise with him to try and continue some of the good work he started with the STEM education and rebranding our education system. It's very, very important. Once again, Justice MSc Canada, live from Canada. Like and share, but please, before you go watch Dr. Adu Twum's video, he was on YouTube. This happened before the elections, but I think it's worth sharing it on my platform. That's done well. And we need to say kudos to him.
My creative arts and any career possible. So Accra STEM Academy, it was December 2nd, anyway. Wow. It's a beautiful school.
Where Ghana,
Accra STEM Academy is going to be